Alright, so this is a game called Before Your Eyes, and as you see on the bottom right, this game uses your webcam because it has like an inbuilt webcam integration, which is why I had to disable it on OBS, because if I don't disable it on OBS, the game won't be able to detect it. And it uses this very funky square resolution instead of the rectangle one. So yeah, we look very weird. Okay, so we can begin now, I think. Whoa, I look wide. Right, so this game uses eye detection as its primary mode of interaction. Okay, so this is our webcam. With a camera enabled, the game will capture and track numerical data on your eye blinks to improve your experience. This data is not saved, shared, or recorded in any way other than to locally save your eye detection settings. By enabling this camera, you consent to this. If you do not have a camera or do not enable your camera, the game can be played without eye detection. You may elect to play this way by turning off eye detection in settings after this calibration sequence. So, we'll see how it goes. My experience with eye detection is obviously, you know, VTubing with the crazy eye spasms because of the fact I wear glasses. But we'll see what happens. Oh, what do you know? Are you wearing glasses? Yes. Alright. Eyes are visible. Eyes visible, yes. Oh. 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 Need to, Head needs to be still. Okay. Okay. Blink to fill in the circles. Got them all. If the game stops detecting blinks accurately, press spacebar at any time to recalibrate. Okay, yes. Whoa, why do I look so wide? This is a game about blinking. See, every time you blink, the game will notice. See how this works? Okay. Okay. When you see a metronome and blink, you'll jump forward. Keep blinking. Trying to see if I can look over to chat about it blinking. Right. Oh yeah, I forgot I can use the mouse as well to look.
That's mine.
Let's burn.
Well, hello there, stranger. Ooh, you're a real bright and shiny one, aren't you? I asked you for your name, but sadly you got no mouth to speak with, or hands to shake with, or nose to look down with. So we're gonna have to find another way. See, what you'll find is, even though you're no longer in your body's still inside of you, if that makes any sense. So, if you understand what I'm saying, blink over my hand here.
Blink.
Ooh, well, look at that. You're a blinking genius.
Genius.
Yeah, I knew you were special. You see all them poor souls down there, lost in the waves? I didn't choose any of them. I chose you. See, I just sometimes get a sort of a hunch, or what's a better word? Notion? Better word than that. Premonition. A premonition when a soul's worth pulling up. Now you see that tower out there? Big, scary one? That's where I'm taking you to see the gatekeeper, to be judged. I'm gonna present your case, tell her the whole story of your entire life, from proud to stern. Now, if she's impressed, I get paid the Bitcoin, and you get yourself a spot in her magnificent city. If she ain't, well, I eat seagull for dinner again, and you, well...
Oh, you're so funny, Mr. Wolf.
Because I am the best orator you'll find on these sickly waters. Class A storyteller, believe you me. Oh, shut up, you trash birds. You had your chances. It wasn't my fault you were no good. Layabouts. Unsatisfactory. Clock watchers.
Is he using a dictionary?
I got some words for you. Sorry you had to hear that. Ooh. So sure, maybe I'm not the most verbose storyteller out there, but I know how to spin a yarn if I'm given something to work with. And that's where you come in. Your life. You're gonna show it to me. I want to see exactly what made you so absolutely great. So, just think back to the very beginning, the first thing that you can remember. I'm gonna send you there. But understand, no matter how much you like it, you're not gonna be able to stay, all right? Every time you blink, you're going to jump forward in time. Could be a second, could be 5 years. That's just how this thing works. Alrighty then. I hope he's ready for this. Now, the next time that you blink, I'm gonna send you back. Now, don't be afraid, and don't try to fight it. The thing to remember about blinking is, well, it's only a matter of time. I'm touched you enjoy my company. I really am. But I'll have to ask you to have some respect for the process here.
What if something happens? Oh.
And just try to enjoy it this time.
I was gonna keep staring at him, but I instinctively blinked.
Look at that sun. We've got a long, beautiful day ahead of us. Why are you smiling like that? You must really like it out here, huh? Well, I get that. I like it too.
There's the sun. Hello, person.
Let's go get you some seashells. What do you say? You see that big spiky plant over there?
Blink.
That's called an agave. 11 years from now, that plant will die so it can give birth to this tall, amazing tree. covered in flowers.
I skipped the dialogue.
The day really slipped away, didn't it? Oh well, days have a tendency to do that, I guess. Where's the first page of my piece? I can't
I
find
think
it anywhere.
that was the thing that flew away at the beginning.
No.
Bird has it. Okay, bye. I don't remember going on the beach.
Okay, go ahead, kid.
The only time I remember going on the beach was when I was really little, and it was not good at all. It was pretty dirty.
Look at that.
Benny.
Your little hand.
Oh, it's our birthday.
We have to make him do this every birthday.
That's a great idea.
This game teaches you to not blink.
Oh, you want to play along with Mommy, don't you?
Yes, mother.
Time. I'm sure you'll be better than me soon enough. Now, where was I?
It appears that mother is a pianist. It's a boat.
Sounds good, honey.
I'm sending it to my mentor next week. It has to be perfect.
Well,
That boat looks kind of familiar, don't you think?
perfect to me.
Yeah, what do you like about it?
What do I like about it? I like the music.
That's very specific.
I
good old
also
dad.
like the person playing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh. I didn't blink.
Look at his little face. What do you think he's thinking about?
I don't know. Probably solving the problems of the universe.
So, do you think he's going to be smart?
I don't see why not. I mean, we're both pretty smart.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's going to be. Necessarily.
Wow, mother. No faith.
You're right. You know, it doesn't really matter, I guess, whether he's smart or not. As long as he's happy.
Good old dad.
Of course. But I still think he's going to be smart.
Eyes of steel. We're
Well, it's
painting
not
now.
derivative. At least I didn't think it was. Do you think you could tell the other members of the selection committee what I just told you? Right.
Whoa.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Very abstract.
I guess I just put a lot of expectation on this call. Okay, I understand. Thank you
Yep.
for considering my piece, John. It really means a lot.
This is what happens when I try to paint as well.
Oh, that's sure a little mess of color.
Thanks, Mom. Yeah, I think as long as I throw. No, throw.
You know, if you keep working at it, one day you'll be able to paint exactly what's in your head.
I think as long as
Be
I
a real artist. Unlike your poor mom.
don't say that, Mom. You're a wonderful person. I think as long as I carefully turn my head to look at chat, then it should be fine. If I turn my head too much, then it'll probably count as a blink. Oh, scrapbook. Baby grand piano.
See? That used to be my piano.
Now it's my piano.
My dad gave it to me. He loved music. Fled his home country just to have a chance to pursue it.
Hey, Tobin, you got my VOD muted.
God, he made me practice so much. I hated it at first.
A Christmas show, Beechcraft High School Choir. I was in choir once as well, Chad, believe it or not. When I was in little schoolboy school. I was in the choir for like 2 years, I believe. From like year 6 to year 8.
Okay, Benny. Are you ready to see something really special?
I just don't want him to
Oh.
get attached.
Oh my god, what is it? Is it the newest PS5?
Richard.
Hey, Vanity.
It's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
It's a little cat. He's got one eye.
We can't keep him, can we? I mean, I'm pretty much definitely allergic, so no, right?
No. We'll find someone to take him. But while he's here, I say we call him Ernie. Little Ernie. Fits him, doesn't it?
Oh, he's
Ernie.
so cute.
He's so sweet.
I think someone.
Someone likes a new cat? Yeah, mom seems to be allergic to cats.
Now play the C major
Hello, cat.
chord I taught you. Remember? There you go. Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down? Now what about
I'm now
C
a
minor?
musical
You
genius.
remember how to play that one? Very good. Just one note different. But that one sounds sad, doesn't it?
A little bit.
Amazing what a difference one little change can make on how a person feels.
I'll say, yeah, classical music did get the VOD muted. A lot of it as well.
Sort of like me and your little friend on your piano there.
This is my cat now.
She was in grad school studying composition. I never
Pretty?
met anyone like her. I just prayed to God I could somehow keep up.
Course guide, Richard Brian? Brim? Oh, Dad's like giving us a little story.
I think she liked that I was a professor. Gave me a certain gravitas in her eyes, you know,
Mm-hmm.
Which I-
Know what you mean.
very quickly lost.
Damn, Dad, sorry to hear that. I feel you. Egypt.
God, she dragged me to so many places. It was wonderful. Where would you want to go if you could only go to one?
Egypt or Greece? Egypt or Greece? Oh, I guess Greece. I just blinked. We're ready.
Wait, is that
Oh my god.
that's my piece?
We're genius.
How did you figure out how to play that? Richard, are you hearing this?
What?
He's playing my piece. He must have figured it out by ear. I mean, I was a gifted kid, but he's brilliant. We need to get him into serious piano lessons.
Yeah, sure. But you know anyone who might be a good teacher for him?
What? I mean, in the city, sure. Not out here, I don't.
I mean, I know someone who might be up to the task.
Get the hint, Mom.
Very gifted.
Richard, no one in this town knows anything. Maybe I'll just have to do it myself.
Good idea. I think that settles it.
But who's this mysterious woman you're talking about? I hope you're not in love with her.
You know, I really was for a while, but then she revealed herself to be much stupider than I thought.
Richard, what are you talking about?
Don't worry about it.
I get it. Kitty cat's going bigger.
Oh God, I have my interview in 5 minutes and I completely forgot to feed him.
Oh. Damn, it's a sick looking cat.
Already did.
Oh, thank God. For a moment, I forgot
my game's graphical settings are too low that I can't read what that says.
Excuse me, of course, sir. It's all organized.
Ernie's all big now.
Sitting ready on my kitchen table. They will literally be on your desk when you get in. What could possibly happen to the files between now and tomorrow morning?
Damn, we're getting good at drawing.
Fine.
Ernie, no. I guess he didn't like the drawing. Oh,
When's he coming?
hey,
I'm
seriously.
flying him out in February, remember? You know, I think he was pretty surprised that I could actually afford to do that.
Hey, why not? You're a working woman now.
I guess that's
Damn.
true.
Getty.
Go to your head, but yeah.
Product placement.
Cat, no. It's time to use the litter box, though.
Baby steps. He's got one eye.
Orange juice with pasta? A little bit weird. What does it say? Ali Stevens, corporate accountant.
This is called a metronome. We use it to measure time so we don't get lost in the music. I want you to start using it before Grandpa comes to visit. You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone. So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, you know, I might be a work of genius just as I was. He said, yes, I suppose. If you made a work of genius, I could live on through that as well. No such luck for me.
Grandpa was pressuring Mom to make something so he could live through her. Okay, nothing. But who was
You
in the
really
phone
need to
call?
stay in time with the metronome, okay?
Oh god.
Subdivide
Yeah.
the time. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E. You're off.
Oh, it's just that easy. Oh. Alright, Mom. Oh, sorry, Mom. I blinked.
There you go, buddy.
Ernie's so big
Firm
now.
grip on it, just like that.
Hey, Ernie, smile.
Oh my. Well, don't think you like that, pal. Sorry, buddy. Turn around, L, so we can photograph you.
I'm just really behind right now. Why don't you take photos in the backyard?
Oh no,
It'll be
the
interesting
piano's all
first,
covered
but
now, and she's
if you
stopped
keep
playing.
going back out there every day, you'll be surprised by how much it changes.
Dang. So Mom went from a aspiring pianist to a just an accountant now. Oh,
So you're saying it's a coincidence that it disappears for weeks and then comes back with a huge belly?
But Ernie's a boy.
And you're sure about that?
I thought I was.
Uh-huh. And that was based on...
You hold those things.
Say that one more time, sweetie.
Pee hole distance
Ernie,
from the butt. If it's further away or something, then it's one or the
I thought
other.
it was.
And what was Ernie's?
I couldn't really tell.
Well, what are we talking about then?
Ernie got pregnant.
I'm still not understanding how you let this happen.
I don't know. I didn't think about it. It just happened.
You just happened to find a stray cat in the alley. We keep it even though I hate cats. And now it just happens to pop out 5 more?
I'm sorry. I didn't realize you hated cats.
For a professor of signs and symbols, you're really bad at reading them.
Okay.
Damn.
That's funny. That's really.
That's not cool, Mom.
witty.
I let us keep him for Benny, and I'm happy about that. But I really can't have. He keeps coloring the grass blue, the ocean green, and then the sky red.
And what's wrong with that?
No, are you kidding? I love it. Were you able to pick up the new book?
Yes. No galleon, but the super is.
Australia.
I meant Benny's book.
Oh, yeah. Got those two.
It's pretty expensive, right?
Can't put a price on learning.
I mean, they did.
But yeah, I think Ernie got lost. She ran away and then she got impregnated by a. Stray cat. Down? I don't think it's going any further.
I know, it seems impossible that you could ever play something so complex. But just take it one day at a time. Trust me.
I think Mom wanted to put the cats outside. And something happened. Halloween now.
You're really getting there, honey. Next week we'll start working on your other hand.
Wow. Oh,
Okay.
my mom really pushed us to practice every single day, literally.
2 screws on each bracket.
Quiz said find the zero, and he just drew an arrow pointing to it.
Well, what's wrong
No,
with that?
no, an infant
Everything
man.
is wrong with that.
Find the zero. I mean, we're not wrong. There's the zero. Damn, 2 out of 10.
Congratulations, B. First of many, I'd assume.
Ooh, yo, we won some piano competition. Sick. We went to the beach.
I want that box full by the time I come in there.
No, our
We don't play with
toys.
it anymore. We're getting rid of it.
You don't get good by slacking off? I guess you're right, but you know, it's a lot of like nothing but practice. Oh, hello, who are you?
This isn't my house.
New neighbor.
It's not my house.
Right, it's my house. You have 5 minutes to get down, and I'll drive it back with you up there.
You're not my house. You're not. Fall back, you fool! I'll have your heads. I'll feed them to the cat.
Chloe, come
He's
play
LARPing.
inside. Wait,
Maybe if you actually got me a playscape, I'd want to play inside.
that's not fair, Chloe.
You're not fair. You're not fair. You're not fair. Hey,
Hello.
you. Yeah, you. Come over here.
Okay.
Yes, Mr. Camera Boy. I'm talking to you.
Why am I walking so slowly and so creepily?
Why are you always out here taking photos?
Because mom told me
If you
to.
really want to take a photo of something cool, you should take a photo of this.
Oh,
Quiet, everyone.
blinked.
Benny's about to play for us.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, the family's here. So much pressure. Oh god, going so fast.
Wow, L, he's unbelievable. My God, I didn't realize our head of accounting was raising a musical prodigy.
Didn't you used to be a composer yourself, Elle?
No, I don't know if I'd say that.
But you used to write your own music, right?
Yeah, but I haven't done that in years. Not since he was 4 or 5 years old.
And what do you do, Richard?
He's a professor.
Of what?
Well, no one really knows.
No, I mean, what's his field?
It's maritime archaeology.
Ah, yes, very cool.
Very cool.
No one really knows what it means.
Unknown legend.
It's kind of one of those professions that stops a dinner party short.
Okay, more wine?
Damn.
I'll have a little more wine, please.
Nah, what a show.
Parents are starting to argue over their jobs.
The class is world history. My name is Mr.
Isaac. I knew Isaac.
Class will be broken up in
Hey, you.
units. In each unit, study
Look on your desk. I wrote you something.
learning every
Class of 340?
civilization.
Dear weird neighbor kid. We are in the same class. What a coincidence. Please keep in mind that while we are at school, we don't know each other. Do not talk to me ever. Love, Chloe.
This is a quote.
Don't even look at
I
me.
want each of you to write it down. Not doodle on the sidelines, not stare off into space.
Those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it.
Okay, now I will go on to the next slide.
Stop.
Chloe, tell me, what did the quote
Is
say?
that Dr. Phil?
Right, I definitely know this.
You were taking notes, weren't you, Chloe?
It's this.
So those who do not remember the past, repeat the past. That's right, right?
Indeed it is. Though I'd prefer you to answer without the help of your boyfriend next time.
Boyfriend?
We
You
do
broke
not
the talking
accurate
rule,
account.
but I asked you to, so I guess I'll have to let
ourselves
you
in all
live.
sorts of ways.
This is not good for my eyes. Oh, Professor said
I
something.
tried to convince your father not to buy you that thing, but he insisted. Half suspect he bought it for himself.
Cone Masters? Yo, we're living.
They're pretty cute, though. I will admit that.
Cone
Job
Master.
of whoever gets paid to
A new, Conch Masters. A new conch testing has approached. At long last, favorite conchsters are ready for battle at the playscape. Join Marcy and her 4 sad brothers as they search for their lost mother, the legendary Queen Conch. Entrap the gooey monsters to Dr. Ebb's patented seashells and coerce them to spectacular battles. And when all else fails, just use a conscience. Anime. Enemigo. Oh, I see. Barn Knuckles. Shrump. Lobstar. Lamb Dunk.
I'm definitely seeing you next door, but I didn't realize you guys had become friends.
Oh, sure.
Video games.
We sit together in history class. I don't know what I'd do without old Benny.
Very sweet. Thank you for playing this game with him.
Your dad just thanked me for hanging out with you?
You're embarrassing me,
That's a very
Dad.
interesting detail. Okay, shut up. I really want this one. Maybe.
It's called a magnet school.
Didn't want to blink.
It's about an hour away in a town called Burton. I know the change can be scary, but I just want you to go in and meet the dean I spoke with.
We're moving schools, but I love my school though. Mom is taking us to musical school.
You know,
Oh,
life
got so
can take you
blurry.
to some incredible places if you're really, really good at something.
So what do you think,
Uh-oh.
Benjamin? You think you could excel in that sort of an environment?
Sorry, sorry, he gets very shy.
Oh, not to worry. If he's as gifted as you say he is, shyness is no problem. Why don't you two come back closer to the end of the year for an audition? We'll get a few pieces that you can have him start learning. I'm eager to hear what your son is capable of. So, I understand you were a musician yourself. Where did you study?
Oh, Berkeley, but I was in the composition department.
Ah, and who did you study under?
John MacDonald?
I understand he's very difficult.
Yes. Taciturn is the word I use.
Ah, yes, taciturn.
Taciturn. Yes. People have described me that way, if you can believe it.
Oh, I would never say that about you.
Thank you.
Kappa?
I wouldn't either.
Botch. Botch. Bach. Oh, man. Infinite IQ play Potter to get all the money. The well-tempered clavier, 48 preludes and figures. Figures?
As you can
Jesus
see, there's
Christ.
some very fast runs in there, and a lot of stuff I've not taught you properly yet. So no pressure. I just want you to try, and we can see if you start enjoying it. Just like to see you really rise to the occasion, just this once. I wish I had the option of going to a school like that
Any
when
glasses?
I was your age. I wouldn't be working this boring job or living in this boring town, I'll tell you that.
I think Mom is trying really hard to live her dream through us. I'm pretty sure the things are blurry, energized, because I'm running this game in the lower settings. So the textures are like really low. If I run the game anything higher, it'll lag. 30 days until the audition, no pressure. Oh my god.
Don't answer that, Ben. You can talk to your friend after you practice.
But Mom. Chat, friend? Should we answer friend?
Oh my god. Is she really calling you again? What, is she obsessed with you?
Wow, Mom, that's not cool. She's our friend.
So listen,
What?
Anubis, in the presence of Ma'at, who you remember is the goddess of truth and justice, would weigh the deceased soul against a feather, determining whether it was worthy of entering into her land of the dead. And what if they are deemed unworthy? Well, you can see that ugly fur ball under the scale? That is Amamet, and she's got, and yes, that's a she, the head of a crocodile, fur of a lion, see, and the body of a hippopotamus.
Mr. Kid,
Though I would not say
over
that.
here.
Sounds like
Now, as you can
Yes.
see, she is ready to devour any
Oh,
of
something's
the
on my face.
deceased who do not pass judgment.
dear weird neighbor kid.
Sort of
Tonight,
like
after my dad
me
goes to
with
sleep, I'm
the
gonna
weekly
sneak out of
quiz.
my house and go to sleep on the beach.
So I am not
If you
quite
want
sure why
to
I
get
don't hear more
invited,
frantic
draw me a
scribbling
picture of
right
Mr.
now.
Isaac feeling constipated. Love, weird neighbor kid.
Ew, why is he so scared looking? Okay, I'll call you when I'm leaving my house. You better pick up my call, dude.
Chat, do you think we should sneak out or not sneak out? I have a feeling. Oh god, one more day into it.
Change schools just as he's starting to make friends.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only reason she keeps coming here is to play that game you bought for him.
Okay, well, listen, I don't claim to understand the motives of children.
Benny has a chance here. A real chance to be really good at something. I mean this with no offense at all. But I don't think you actually really understand what that is.
Wow.
Huh. No, I suppose you're right.
Oh, Richard, please. God, why is it like that? Lights out. You need to be rested for tomorrow. Memory consolidates when you're asleep. So if you go to sleep now, you will awaken a master. Trust me. Richard, tell your son to turn the lights off.
Benny, Mom says turn the lights off.
Not Mom says, you say.
Benny, I say turn the lights off, not just Mom.
You're killing me, Richard.
I'm trying.
We're supposed to be United Front.
United front. Benny, damn it.
Benny, turn those lights off.
Benny, buddy, your mom wants the light. Benny, we want the lights off.
We.
Mostly your mom.
Oh, all right.
Sorry.
Richard,
I got you.
you're sleeping
On
in
the
the
couch?
yard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
On the couch
yard?
in the yard
Oh,
tonight.
I didn't even book the couch?
We move the door open. Cat, which one? Sorry, Mom. Chat wants me to do this.
Wow, didn't think you'd actually pick up. I'm a sticky for a baby. I apologize. Okay, so meet me out in the alley in T-minus now, okay? Chloe, out.
Alec, that's where Dad found Ernie. Aw, this is adorable.
You know, I'm really glad you're here. There's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. Or to get off of your chest. Okay. I don't think Consters is actually a really good game. My
What?
cousin Yoon, he was in town this weekend, and he was explaining how it's actually a ripoff of a really good Japanese.
No! I didn't blink!
Probably didn't sleep at all. Out in the cold all night. You're already feeling sick, aren't you? It's okay, you still got this. I mean, all the practice had to count for something. Maybe just try and close your eyes now and get a little sleep on the way over. I'm going to play the recording so the sound of mastery can seep into your subconscious a little, okay? Close your eyes, Ben. We're going to be there soon.
What?
In your own time, Benjamin, we are very excited to hear.
God damn it, man. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. We're messing it up.
Oh, okay, okay. I think that's enough. So, Benjamin, why don't we plan on having you come back next year again, once you've had a bit more time to practice? Yes? As you know, Burton isn't the right fit for every student, and I wish you the best of luck on your path, wherever it may take you, okay? All right. I really want to thank you and your mother for coming all the way out here. I know it was quite the drive.
Maybe I pushed you too hard. Maybe I turned into my own father. I don't know. You have to find something to focus on. The world isn't very kind to people who aren't really good at something.
We want him home from school for a while. Just until this nasty thing clears. Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office? There's a small clerical thing I need you to look at before I can let you two go.
Oh, yes, of course. I'll be right back, Benny, okay?
Just maybe 5 minutes, kiddo, okay?
Man, something's wrong with us, man.
It's such a crucial time in his development. He shouldn't be confined to his room.
Yeah, having him home for a while means I can spend more time with him.
What? I literally touched the frame of my glasses. And the beach is all littered.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
Video game? I'm gonna live stream. No, my toys. Whoa. Damn. This is what I wish would happen. Oh, Bliss just started drawing.
Dinner's ready. Dee, you hear me? What's he doing?
He's drawing.
Ooh, painting now.
What's that?
Damn.
No.
Whoa.
Well, ever since he got sick, all he does is make art.
What about his piano?
Holy moly.
Oh, he doesn't play much anymore. I mean, it's a let up. You know, try to get it.
We won.
Bryn has been awarded first place.
I really gotta thank you for this, Benny. Emma Bills is so pissed that weird camera kid won over her multiple horse portrait that she literally just left with her dad in tears.
Wow. I mean, it's not bad, but the boat, man. Art school application. Question 3. In 2 short paragraphs, describe what makes you want to pursue a career in the arts. Genius.
You are not here to learn to be painters. You are here to learn to be artists. And although I was hired to teach you, it is a sham. There is no teaching art. So don't just sit there slack-jawed. Make art, you ponies! Oh.
Is this what art class is like? Actually, yeah. Yeah. Oh. Hmm. We can go extremely abstract.
Oh, how very wacky and fun these are.
Abstract? Mm-hmm. The dude looks like one of your past professors. Ah, yes, modernism.
Feel each shape.
And we're getting, worse? Near quotes?
Oh, you fiend!
That is sheep.
I want you all to take a long look at what Mr. Bryn has done here. You see, he has reached down deep within himself and created a masterpiece.
Rap is
Pray
pushing
you have
up.
a strong hold on yourself, Mr. Bryn. For I fear
Is this how you art?
with talent like these, you may soon be swept away by a whirlwind.
Ooh.
I'm stunned. The ironic sincerity of this piece is so sincerely ironic.
Yes.
The discourse
Quite.
so thoroughly, I'm actually dizzy.
How much do you think this piece is gonna go for?
I know that lots of agents gave you lots of
Mom?
and it all probably feels weird and alienating
Whoa.
and the opposite of what being a starving artist is supposed to feel like. But if I can teach you one thing, it's that if opportunity knocks, open the door. Making a living isn't selling out. I wish I had thought of it that way.
Chat, so whenever we get sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, it's not selling out, it's making a living.
Marvelous show last week. Truly stunning. I've never been prouder. One little thing. A birdie told me that Elba Pressenhuber gave you her card. Now, I want you to cut that card into little pieces and feed it to an alley cat. Elba Pressenhuber is not in the business of the arts. Elba Pressenhuber is in the business of business. And you, child, you are no businessman. You are an artist. Live like one.
I mean, do we listen to our mom or do we listen to our very angry sounding professor? Probably mom, right? Our professors never compliment you? I guess. Man. I don't know why so many art stories are like this. Like, why?
Don't worry. You're not selling your soul.
Uh-oh. Chat. Sign or crumple? Do we listen to mom or do we listen to our professor, man? Mom did say if there's an opportunity, you should take it. And it's not selling out because you need to make a living. Something's going whacking out here. Realistically, if there was an opportunity, you could take it, right? Because there'll be job security. Yeah. Because freelancing is very risky, right? It's like not guaranteed you'll find anything else. Let's sign it, see what happens.
I've got a good feeling about you. We're going to make a lot of money together, aren't we?
Yes.
To actually making
Mother.
some money with one's art. Lord knows I could never do it.
Oh, don't say that, Mom. That's just sad.
Ooh, that's good.
Ooh. Yo, we like. Oh, we're in Greece. Yeah.
Honey, stop. Is that Benjamin Brand?
Oh my god. I think it is.
Oh my God. Yeah. Hello, it is I. Ooh. Sparkle. Oh.
Hey, honey. Your work's incredible. The new stuff is wowing us all. But Ben, I've had an idea. You know, the critics are fickle. How about if you go back to your roots? Paint something meaningful.
What? Meaningful personal?
Hey, Ben. Don't even pick up this call, okay? I mean it. I'm just calling to inform you that I went to the doctor today, and, well, I'm going to be a little sick for a while.
No, Mom's sick.
Really, I don't want you worrying about it at all. Oh, Benny, I told you not to pick up. There's nothing you can do for me right now. All you can do is just keep painting, keep striving. You make that work of true genius. I can just tell you're almost there. So, I'm going to hang up the phone now, and you're just going to get back to work, okay? Goodbye, Benny.
But that's enough from me. Now,
No,
hear from
Father.
the person who I believe was the single thing in the world my wife was most proud of. Her magnum opus, so to speak. Huh. I think you all know who I'm talking about. Benny, you ready to come up here?
Oh, Dad's so old now.
Go on, B. Say something.
Oh God.
What's wrong? Why aren't you talking?
Hey, honey. Guess who's calling? Again. Look, you know I talk to big, important people who could change your life every day. What the hell am I supposed to say? What do you want me to say? That I haven't heard from my star client in 6 months? This is getting ridiculous. You've got to get it together. Love you lots. Mwah.
Damn.
Hey, Benny. Guess who's calling? Well, here's the call. We're finished. We're donezo kaput. It's over. Would you shut the hell up, Tabitha? I'm trying to fire a client in here. Who? Some washed up, stick up his ass, too good to sell prick. Probably isn't even listening
Damn.
to this message, but you know, Mama's got to put her rage somewhere. Oh, shoot it. Am I still on? Well, Benny, love you lots. Mwah.
Hey, B. Just calling to
She's everywhere here, son. I can't move without bumping into her. And then I just find myself breaking down again. I hope you understand. Take whatever you want. With your mother gone, I'm hoping to finally live without all the clutter. I'm just so glad you got to speak to her one last time. I mean, I know she told you not to pick up the phone, but, well, I'm just so happy that you did. She just wanted you to focus on your work. That was the only thing that mattered to her. What's that? What's so fascinating, son?
That's pretty.
Look. It's unbelievable, Benny. It's like she's standing in the room with us. Like I can see her in the paint. I can feel her.
Passing Day. Inspired by the musical composition of his late mother, the composer Ellie Stevens, relatively unknown in her life,
Is that really you?
Bryn lifted much.
It's Chloe, your neighbor.
You.
Oh my god, I can't believe this. It's been years. I just walked through the entire show. It's unbelievable. I'd love to walk through it again with you. I mean, if you were down for that.
Sorry, I skipped through your dialogue. Hold on. Bryn lifted his mother's work out of obscurity with the creation of this piece. She's now considered to be one of the great composers of her time.
I just can't
Always
believe
searching.
that my entire childhood, I was living next to a bona fide genius. I should have guessed it. I mean, with all those little drawings you did.
Always searching.
And your mom.
Launchpad.
I always heard her playing piano from next door, but I didn't know she wrote the actual music. She was a genius. Like mother, like son, I guess. Hey, so
First
not
boat
to be
picture.
forward, but what are you doing after this? Maybe we could get a drink or something?
Yes. Your bag is clipping through your body.
I'd really love to catch up. I can't believe everything that's happened to you. I want to hear all about it.
Now would you look at that?
Oh, Wolfman.
I cannot believe my luck.
Oh, he's dancing.
You finally hit the jackpot, Flapjack. All the nobody nothings dying every day. You finally sink your hook into a... Oh, well, there you are. Well, hello, sir. If I realized, I would have cleaned up. I'm just used to fishing up a different class of soul. I mean, sure, I've had scientists, a couple college athletes here or there, but whew, an internationally renowned painter? The gatekeeper's gonna eat you up. Hey, speaking of that, why don't we give your story a test run? Maybe help me out with the word choice, since, you know, I'm still working on that. See if I'm getting all the strokes right, the proper composition, if you catch my drift. Forget about it. All right, here we go. Gatekeeper! Before you stands the soul of a great man. Now, would you describe yourself as a happy kid or a lonely one?
You know, we were quiet and we didn't really say much, but you know, we did have loving parents.
A jovial child or
and a cat,
solitary one,
and a friend.
Hey, not bad. His childhood was a happy one, growing up in a loving home, raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea. And, what'd you say your mom was? A composer or an accountant?
She was a composer, but then didn't make her dreams come true and became an accountant.
His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant. Now, how would you describe her as a teacher? More encouraging or demanding? Kind of like
encouraging or demanding?
Champion or more like a taskmaster?
Well, she wanted us, she kind of forced us, forced, I guess, to practice piano every single day. I mean, she did kind of, you know, try and live through us because she didn't become a pianist herself, but understand that she only wanted what's best, right? Because finding a job is hard. A little demanding, but one of the best, yeah. Stars encouraging and became demanding, yeah. There's no real wrong choice here. Encouraging to demanding. And then when we became artists, she became more encouraging, right? Two is better than one, I guess.
Therefore, as his piano teacher, she was ever encouraging, teaching him to recognize the greatness within. And how about that neighbor girl? Huh? What was she to you? Was she your best friend or first love? Now be honest here. Don't be bashful, man. You can tell me.
Well, I unfortunately skipped a lot of her scenes, which is unfortunate. Obviously, I mean, we snuck out.
But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball.
That is
staying
true.
up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day. Now, from that moment forward, his mother gave up on him. She knew he didn't have what it took to be a truly great musician. But little did she know, she just picked the wrong medium, right? See, when he was 12 years old, he got sick, and he had to stay inside for an entire year. In that year, he rediscovered a talent he'd forgotten. Painting. Sure, he loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. But for the first time, he saw it in a more serious light. he was accepted into an exclusive art school where he caught the eye of an esteemed professor who launched his work into the national spotlight. But be quiet, all of you. With
Birds are getting loud.
expectations on his career mounting, he stalled himself into bankruptcy, which turned out to be a blessing. For it wasn't until he returned home to the house he grew up in that he began work on what would ultimately be considered his masterpiece. I said shut up, you scumballs! You lucky fowls!
Bart.
All right! I get it! I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. I had assumed as much anyway. I should probably tell you, those things, they're not regular gulls. They're liar birds. They're what becomes of souls who try to lie to the gatekeeper.
Oh.
Once they try that, they're never allowed near her city again. I get to feeling bad for not defending them right, so they just stay on with me. Living reminders of my oratory shortcomings. Oh.
Bye, birds.
Yeah, good thinking. I'll be back to get you once I'm done with this one. Hopefully you won't be seeing him again.
These low graphics, man, you can tell it's slowest.
You're a flea-bitten sap, you know that? Just look at him. The poor fool doesn't know what he's in for. Now don't think that I haven't dealt with people like you. You're ashamed of something. Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it. Because if the gatekeeper knew, she'd have to dream up fresh new hells to punish someone as worthless as you. And I'm sure you're right. I'm sure you're the rottenest soul that I ever fished out of that black muck. And I should have thrown you back and sanitized my paw as soon as I laid eyes on you. But it's too late for that. We're in this together.
Okay.
And the gatekeeper
Sudden shift in
she'll see
tone.
right through your fake lies as if they were glass. So I'm gonna ask you again to start from the very beginning. And this time, I want the truth. This ain't a schoolyard staring contest, buddy. Now you best close those beady little eyes of yours before we run out of time.
Back to the beginning. Mom's okay now.
Not this.
Ernie.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down? Now what?
You know, my father once told me when I was about your age, the only way to fight against...
This. Stay here. What did your mother hear on that phone call?
I don't know, I tried. I didn't blink.
I'm getting it. Hello? Yes, of course. This is Elle, his daughter.
I see. She knew she hadn't yet lived up to her father's expectations. And now, she never could. Let's keep going.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
You were a prodigal talent. I get it. Let's move.
1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E. We'll be eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
This isn't a trip down memory lane. I need you to stay focused.
God, honey, I'm worried too.
I know, sweetie.
Ernie!
The Ernie got lost.
Come to Papa! I know you're mad about last night, but this is ridiculous.
What happened last night? Oh, God.
Oh.
What?
Well, if you survive that, I don't know how worried we have to be.
Okay, well, let's take this seriously, okay? He has one eye. That means predators can come up on one side of him he doesn't even know. Okay? Let's take this seriously. Ernie! Come on, dude!
Yes, I understand about the cat. Let's keep going.
Yeah, she got. Oh. Why is it red? Red now. Oh.
Keep your eyes open. I need to see.
The sounds and it's red. No, the kittens!
The death of those cats must have taught you a terrifying lesson. That simply being alive wasn't enough. So then you went to work to make yourself sensational.
Listen to him, Richard. I'm enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
Here.
I like hanging out with you a lot.
Star.
Because after what happened with my mom, I never like hanging out with anyone.
I know you want to stay here, man, but we don't have the time.
So this has been a big surprise for me this year, in a lot of ways. I think I like that you let me talk. My cousin never lets me talk. My dad does, but I can tell he's not really listening.
They stay here.
I'm not worried about who you are, Benny.
Video games.
I'm worried about who you're going to become.
I get all this. We need to move.
Hey,
Hospital.
Al, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Let you two go.
This part.
We can focus him. Make sure he...
What?
Let's try this again.
Staying engaged.
Can we please try to speak a little softer? I really don't want him to hear us talking about this.
What's the point?
What do you mean? What's the point? What does that mean?
What's the point of any of it?
if he's never gonna get any better?
Okay. Let's not say that. Okay? We know we don't mean it.
I know I don't. I know.
I mean, what if he heard one of us saying something like that?
I'd never forgive myself.
It's okay. He's asleep, but it's okay.
I see. You got sick. You howled at the moon, at the top of your lungs.
Dogs ate my cats.
You were sick for a long time, weren't you? Sicker than healthy kids are supposed to get? Well, no matter how painful it gets, I need you to remember. We're almost at the end of this. I promise.
Go back here.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
This is where we became an artist. Typewriter.
Try
Oh,
writing
typewriter.
with it.
Yeah.
Well, hello, Benny. It was your grandfather's, but I used it in college to write lyrics.
So artsy.
Exactly. It was very artsy. Actually, I was just good at fooling your dad. Made him think I was some kind of genius.
What do I write about?
Why don't you write the story of your life so far? And then what you're going to do once you get back?
Oh. What you gonna do once you get better? The Great Life of Benjamin Bryn. His childhood was a happy one. Growing up in a loving home, raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea. His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant. We did it. Oh.
Man, this is wild. You really
Yes,
got
Sid.
into this, didn't you? Oh, here I am. But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day. First love? Okay, Benny. And you know, we really could have just slept on the beach another night, but I'm also glad we didn't because, well, another night wouldn't be the same night, if that makes sense. Okay, back to the story. He'd loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. Man, you take your doodle seriously. I did not realize, but I respect it. I respect it. I do.
Oh.
You are going to be in there for about 30 minutes, so try to get comfortable. You're doing great, buddy. Just a little longer, okay?
Why would they actually want you to not blink for 30 minutes? Is that even possible? Wear a mask. Yep.
Knock, knock. You're gonna be so annoyed with me, but I couldn't help but overhear Chloe reading loud from what I think was your story the other night. I know. I promised myself I wouldn't eavesdrop, but I would really love to read it if you'd let me. What do you say? You know I'm such a big fan of anything you do.
Man, this story turned out a lot different than the first one.
Just go in there and tell him you loved it.
I'm sorry, I just can't. Not right now.
Okay, don't worry. Just go to bed. I'll talk to you. Hey, B. Just wanted you to know that Mom loved your story. She's just, I think it was just very emotional for her to read. But I thought it was great. I mean, look at this. His childhood was a happy one. Growing up in a loving home, raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea. I'm certainly glad you feel that way. But what I want to know is, where'd you learn to write so well? All those cool words. It reads like Dickens. Really just very cool stuff, kiddo. You should be very proud, okay? Okay. Love you, buddy.
Oh. Benjamin Bryn was... Oh, their neighbor. A loser. He was the worst friend to ever live. He didn't even try to fight the disease inside him. He just laid down and died. Damn. I'm missing, this is like symbolism for the disease, this spiky ball. Don't go into the light. Oh god. Oh.
So if he's ever in pain, all he needs to do is press that red button and the drug will administer itself.
Thank you so much. You know, I know my wife would normally want to thank you herself.
No.
What? Oh. Whew. Sandwich. Eat first, then take your medicine. 2 pills. Drink water. Got a dosage.
Hey, Eddie. Yeah, hey man, it's Richard. Listen, I know Elle's been missing in action, but I just want you to understand things have taken a really bad turn here. Yeah, no, that's not going
Hey, this isn't funny, you know. What, you're too scared to talk to me? Well, just so you know, I know you're faking. Because if you were really sick, like actually sick, you'd have told me already. I happen to actually know about this stuff. So the fact that...
Nope. I thought I was just gonna place it down or something. Oh. Hello?
I remember when you were just 4 years old. Mom was going through a pretty tough time. I mean, not as tough as now, but yeah, her music had been rejected, and she's having trouble adjusting to her quiet little life out here, and I feared that I was losing her. But then you played this on the piano, and just your little hands reaching up for the keys. She just couldn't believe how gifted you were. And once she heard that, well, it was like you brought her right back to me. So, I was wondering if maybe you could do that trick again. Try closing your eyes. See if you can remember.
Wait, that's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that?
Oh, Mom's so old now.
Keep playing, B. She's listening.
Are you looping? Oh god. Getting bigger. Sandwich. Pills, we need more pills. It's Thursday. Ernie! Still alive.
What are you doing, Elle? She's gonna make you sick.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just so happy she's here. We've got to show this cat some real love.
Oh, thin and disheveled.
She's been through more than we can even imagine. Oh, her poor fur. Richard, we have to give Ernie a haircut, okay?
I'm getting her a sashimi plate.
What?
Sashimi play, that sounds nice.
More than deserves it.
Oh, I think you're right.
Get well soon. Oh. Oh god, more sandwiches, more pills. Oh Jesus Christ, a lot of pills. Phone. Help.
She hasn't been over. Like, she didn't even care to visit?
No, I mean, I don't think he's told her.
And you're just letting that be?
I don't know her step. You know how Benny is.
She lost her mother a year ago. You knew that, right?
No, but
Damn.
what does that have to do with...
Okay, do we have her dad's number?
I don't know. Check the book.
Okay, I'm calling now.
Honey.
Oh, jeez. Pills. I think it says Chloe. A lot of missed calls. Graphics are too low to see.
Oh my god, you're an idiot.
Oh.
You do realize this is really nothing special to me. I've seen this all before. I was thinking about what you said in the story the other day and how I reacted to it. I feel kind of bad. I shouldn't have done that. But hey, what are you looking at? Don't look up there. Look at me. I'm talking to you. I want to give you something, but I think I don't want to be in the room when you see what it is. So maybe if you close your eyes, I can give it to you and I'm gonna leave. Close your eyes now, okay?
Dear weird neighbor kid, you are my first love, Chloe. Damn. Oh god, we're getting worse. God, Wednesday. Jeez, criminy. Button. Oh god, we can't drink anymore.
What is that?
It's something new I'm working on.
So you're writing again?
It's just a melody that came to me. It feels good to play it.
Get well soon. Be brave, Benny. Oh god. Oh jeez. Oh god. Eat. Can't eat. We're not strong enough. Help. Help. Help.
I can't breathe.
I know.
It's okay, Benny. I understand. There's no need to show me anymore.
No, Richard, it's like I can't breathe. Like there's this clamp on my chest.
I know. It's okay.
You can come back to me now.
You have to do something. Richard, I can't breathe. I feel like I can't breathe.
It's okay, Benny. Just close your eyes.
You know, for a while now, I've wondered if I'm just not a good enough storyteller. If I just don't have grand enough words, can't tell
Oh shit. Oh, sorry, chat once again.
grand enough stories. But grand words and stories, I think they may be overrated.
Oh. Bye-bye, dictionary.
I know just what to tell her. Watch for her now. I've seen the gatekeeper take many forms depending on the soul I bring her. But once you see her, you'll know. Believe me. I should go get ready. Don't worry. We got this. I think.
Oh my god, it's Ernie.
There she is. Wish me luck.
Gatekeeper, before you sits the soul of a child who died before he could grow old.
That means she's ready to hear your story.
You know, I never told you how much I loved your story. It's
Ernie.
really so imaginative. And the person you wrote about is such an interesting and intense guy. My only issue was, well, I didn't like him very much. So, I wanted to read you something I wrote for you, which is about the Benny I've known for 11 years now. It's called The Great Life of Benjamin Bryn. Benjamin Bryn was born into an ordinary home, to an ordinary mother and father in a small town by the sea. His mother was a composer, or at least that's what she dreamed she'd be. So, when her own dreams didn't pan out, she began to dream for him. But then, when he was just 11 years old, he got sick and was forced to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he began to worry that he hadn't lived enough. So he made up a story of the great life he thought he wanted to live, which only made him forget the great life he already had. How he had filled a new home with light and joy and promise. How he met a girl, his neighbor, who felt all alone in the world and made her feel okay again. And how, even when he was sick, he still gave his parents hope. How he reminded them exactly who they were after they had almost forgotten. So when he knew he was going to go, he was okay. Because he'd already lived a great life, a full life. And he was everything he needed to be, just as he was.
Oh man.
She accepts. Close your eyes now and keep them closed. She's gonna let you in. Go on. You know what to
Why
do.
is he smiling like that?
It must be somewhere that he likes.
Oh man.
I wanna be somebody. Me 2.0 for you. And when you meet somebody, you're gonna feel the same way.
Man, what a game, right? Oh man. Can you believe, I think this is like the developer's only game as well on Steam. Whew.
When he has somebody, you're gonna feel the same. And without him,
Hey, at least Ernie was still alive, right? Unfortunate that the kittens got eaten. Well, that was For Your Eyes, and if you look at it carefully, right, at the letter, the beginning letter of each word spells out by B-Y. I mean B-Y-E, B-Y. That's something.